Okay, I'm going to try this again. I ran out of storage. I have got 46 half double chainless crochet on this row. Whoops, let me undo the stitches that I did before all that happened. I chained 2 at the end, and here's the pattern that we're going to do for the chevron stitch. So I hope you can see that. I'll be passing it out at class. So we're going to start and we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to half double crochet in this first spot, and then it says the next 2. So we'll have 3 half double crochets. Alright, so there's 3 half double crochets, and then it says to work 3 half double crochets into the next spot. So right here we'll do 1, 2, 3, all into the same spot. Now we're going to half double crochet into the next 4 spots. So 1, 2, whoops, didn't get it all, 2, 3, 4. I like to think about this as mountains and valleys. So basically you can see right there we've got our first little mountain. So next we're going to make a valley. We've half double crocheted 4 coming down. It says skip the next chain and half double crochet in this chain. So we're going to be, basically it's almost like a decrease. We're making it come up. We're going to skip this one, and we're going to work 4 half double crochets into the next one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've come back up. So we went up and down, and we're going to go all the way to the end. So now we've come up 4, so we'll do 3 here at the top. 1, 2, 3. Normally with this pattern, I like to do 86 chainless single crochets to make it into a blanket, but I thought it'd be easier if I went less. So we might find out a way to work around if something goes wrong for you if I don't run out of space on this video. So there's 3 half double crochets. Now we're going to go down. So we'll do 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've come down. We're going to skip this one, and we're going to go into the next one. Half double crochet. So now we're in the valley. We're going to skip this one, and we're going to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we have gone up and down and up and down. So now we're at the top again, so we'll do 3 and 1 to make the top of our little mountain, as I like to call it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to do 4 half double crochets going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so we just came down the mountain, and we need to make the valley, so we skip 1, make the next half double crochet, skip 1, and then we're going to do 4 going back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've come down. Now we're back at the top, so we need to do 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see what we're left here at the end. We've got to skip 1, and then we're supposed to do 1 there, and then we wound up with an odd one. That wasn't supposed to happen, but we'll fix it. So we're going to skip 1, and we're going to do our half double crochet here, and then I am going to go ahead and do a half double crochet at this very little end spot. It doesn't really matter, it's going to be covered up in the end. What I would do is, if you're wanting to change colors, by the way, I would either do it now, or I would do 2 rows and switch it every 2. I do not cut my yarn. I just leave enough so it doesn't pull when I get to the next time I use it. I'll just be careful where it doesn't pull, and at the end I just do a stitch all the way around, and you won't see all that, and you don't have to worry about weaving any ends. Okay, So the pattern gives us instructions, but if you're like me and you wound up something didn't work out quite right, you know that this is your valley. So this is where you know this one right here. See, we've got an opening on both sides. We know we want this to be the bottom, okay? The other way you can check is you see these three that are right here together. You know, well, you want the middle one of the three to be your top of your mountain. So you want 3 there, so you can count back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll want this one to be empty, and that's the one you want to go in. So we're going to yarn over and half double crochet there. We're going to skip this one and go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're at the top of our mountain. See, we're right at the very center of that 3. And so we'll put in 3 there. 1, 2, 3. And let me show you here at the end where I chained 2. You might decide on yours that it doesn't look quite right. You might decide to chain 1. You might decide to chain 2. So just decide what looks right at the end. That's really going to be up to you. That's probably not what most instructors would say, but I'm just teaching you the way I do it. It makes life easier for me. So you're just going to keep repeating that. You're going to come to the top of the mountain and you'll have 3. You're going to go down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're down the mountain and we're going to skip this one and put a stitch here. So you can see right down here where we've skipped one on both sides, and that's our little valley. There are so many ways that different people do this stitch. A lot of people do a decrease stitch.